Guys, Coach Pete here, Poppy G's Fun Fit, our online fitness program. Today's topic, cardio training. I know, right? There's a ton of us that don't really enjoy it. I hate cardio, right? Even though when you look at a fitness facility, what I see is miles and miles and miles of treadmills and all those other fancy thingamajiggies. So let's talk a little bit about it. I want you to understand that the cardiovascular system is what's helping us provide that energy to the body so that we can do work. It's taking chemical energy from food, from stored fat in the body, stored other chemicals, glycogen, so on and so forth, and converting that into usable energy for the muscles. Right? So I hope that makes sense. So the body does this in two main pathways, aerobic and anaerobic. Aerobic means with oxygen, anaerobic without oxygen. Excuse me. So let's go over the aerobic phase first, right? Because this is something that most people kind of understand. When they are burning calories, you're breathing more, exhaling more. We're burning more calories or burning more fat. So when you're in the aerobic phase, which is a low intensity, we're from resting heart rate to 65 to 75% of your maximum heart rate. We consider that a fat burning zone. And the majority of the calories that are being burned are coming from fat. We're using fat as a source, hence the fat burning zone. Here's the trick though. I just said it. It's low intensity. Low intensity to rest. So what does that mean? Even though a majority of the fuel source, the energy source is fat, when there's oxygen involved, it's a low intensity activity. So the amount of calories, the total amount of calories, very low. Does that make sense? We're burning fat. It's good for us. There's a lot of other benefits. But the total calories being burnt, low. Anaerobic, without oxygen. So the fuel source there is glycogen, which is limited stores in our body. It's stored in the muscles, it's stored in the liver, and there's not a whole lot of it. What's great about this is it's quick, it's explosive, so the more intense your activity is, lifting heavy, sprinting, running, jumping, those high intensity workouts, you are going to be burning less calories from fat because we're using a different source, but you're burning way more calories than in a low intensity workout. The body can't produce a lot of this, so that's why it's high intensity interval training. You can build up to go longer and longer, right? Our body adapts. Depending on the workouts that we do, we can always build up to make that intensity last longer, but to develop that system. But for the most part, that's what we have, highs and lows. It's sporadic, that high intensity interval training, letting that body recover, replenish the glycogen, and then go back at it again, come back down. But when we work out like that, although not as many calories from fat are being used, there's way more calories being burned, so then more fat gets used too. So it's a win-win situation. Hope that makes sense. Here's something else that's pretty cool about that. When you're doing the high intensity interval training, during your recovery, your metabolic rate, right? The recovery, because you push that body harder, there's more recovery that needs to be done. So your metabolic rate is going up. So even though we're not exercising anymore, we're getting something called afterburn or EPOC, excess post-workout oxygen consumption. So, and remember, where are those calories coming from when we're at rest or when we're recovering? Those calories that we're utilizing now, they're coming from the fat. So you're double dipping, my friends. We're double dipping there. So it's an extremely effective way for those of us who are looking to either just lose weight in general, lose body fat, maintain muscle mass. High intensity interval training is fantastic. Utilizing that anaerobic system is fantastic. Both are great. Both have their place, and I use them both when it comes to training my clients. So whether it's aerobic or anaerobic, we're going to be burning calories, we're going to be burning fat. One is slow and steady. One is high intensity, explosive energy. Right? So hopefully that's cleared up something about aerobic, because it is a topic that creates a lot of controversy and a lot of arguments when it comes to fitness. Here's your best bet. Hire me, hire another certified professional coach to help design a program that's specifically for you to help make sure that what you're looking to achieve, whether it's, again, fat loss, performance, functional lifestyle, you want to just improve the quality of your life, you need the energy to do that properly. So we can't just ignore cardiovascular fitness training. A lot of trainers I know, they just kind of give that to you. That's on your own. You do that. Every single time you work out with me, it's part of what we're doing. Not only are we going to be building strength, but we're going to be making sure that we're developing the proper energy system for you to reach the goals that you want. Any questions? Any comments? I'm here, poppygfunfit.com to get more information, or email me, poppygfunfit@gmail.com. Thanks for watching. Share it. Thank you.